What is up, you guys? It's Friday. It's March 7th, 2025. We made it. It's Friday. Hallelujah. We did it. We're all alive. Hopefully, we're all healthy, hopefully, and hopefully we can get some rest and respite and mental clarity over the next couple of days to then do it all over again, right? Anywho, I've got some breaking news, you guys, and it's a pretty big one. So the Department of Homeland Security today has ended their collective bargaining agreement with the tens of thousands of frontline employees at the Transportation Security Administration, otherwise known as the TSA, marking a major attack on workers' rights under the Trump administration. The department, in a statement announcing the termination, criticized the union, whose staffers are responsible for keeping the weapons off of planes and protecting air travel. The department said that poor performers were being allowed to stay on the job, and the agreement was hindering the ability of the organization to safeguard our transportation systems and keep Americans safe, an assessment that faced immediate pushback from top Democrat in Congress. They said this action will ensure Americans will have a more effective and modernized workforces across the nation's transportation networks, the agency said in a statement. TSA is renewing its commitment to provide a quick and secure travel process for Americans. The TSA has approximately 50,000 staffers, otherwise known as transportation safety officers, who are the ones that are responsible for staffing the airports. They're the ones who put, your luggage through the machine. They're the ones that wand you, that do all that stuff, that check your identification, that kind of thing. And most importantly, they check for explosives. The decision to end the collective bargaining agreement comes after Trump's administration pushed out the TSA administrator, David Pekoski, the day that the Republican president was sworn into office. The agency currently does not have an administrator nor a deputy administrator. The end of the collective bargaining agreement was immediately slammed by the top Democrat on the Homeland Security Committee in Congress, Representative Benny G. Thompson of Mississippi, who praised the work of the TSA staffers in protecting air travel. Attempting to negate their legally blinding collective bargaining agreement now makes zero sense. It will only reduce morale and hamper the workforce. Biden provided pay increases, a new collective bargaining agreement, which has then completely diminished the attrition rates that were occurring at TSA. Thompson also criticized the Homeland Security press release, saying that the department was using flat out wrong anti-union talking points. He said that the real aim was about diminishing the workforce so that they can transform it into the mold of Project 2025. Again, here's that phrase again, right? Project 2025 is the blueprint that the Trump administration has for a long time denied when he was running. But then really, if you look at the nuts and bolts of, the Project 25, he is literally following it verbatim. You might as well just use it as a checklist, because that's what he's doing. And the ultimate result is that they want to have an ultra conservative, right-wing Christian nation. It's very Handmaid's Tales, that movie, that show, that thing. And here it says, Project 2025 was the conservative governing blueprint that Trump insisted during the 2024 campaign was not a part of his agenda. Project 2025 calls for immediately ending the TSA union and eventually privatizing the entire agency. This is what they're doing. They're causing chaos. They're gutting the entire government, essentially, to privatize it. And that is not in the best interest of the American people, right? That's why we pay taxes, to have these things, because that if we have things privatized, there's no regulation, there's no compliance. The things that have given us a lot of our rights are because the government has actually essentially said, no, we can't have it like that, because people will die, because people are being abused in that situation. And unions are so necessary. They're the ones that fight for, or at least good unions are supposed to fight for their workers, so that they ensure that their rates of pay are, on par with with our income, that kind of thing, making sure that they have the equipment that they need, making sure that they're not working extra overtime and working while they're exhausted. So the work of the union and what a union is supposed to do is for the best interest of the worker. And we want unions. Unions have done wonderful, wonderful things that have changed our government and the way that we handle employment, So, if it wasn't for unions, children would still be working, alongside of adults, we wouldn't have a weekend. We wouldn't have days off. So they're there to ensure that workers aren't being abused by corporations, by companies. So there's benefits to unions, and there's benefits to making sure that the government, that there's government oversight, right? Because that's what checks and balances are for. If we privatize, all that is out the door. So it's kind of a scary place. Hopefully we can put a stop to that. And hopefully those 85 active ongoing lawsuits against Doge, Trump, and Elon Musk, we get some resolution and some positive resolution out of it. So I'll continue to keep you guys posted on this. This was breaking news. I needed to come out with it quick. So have a wonderful day. I'll keep you guys posted. Peace.